Hey guys, Ryan Celestain here from RyanCelestain.com. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Here in Oklahoma, it is a beautiful, hot, extremely hot day, 104 degrees, so I'm kind of hanging out here in the office. But I wanted to make this quick video for you to basically share an experience that had a major impact on my life. And, I'm a firm believer that everything in life happens for a reason. I mean, really think about this. Every decision you and I have made our entire lives has brought us to this moment right here, right now, and I find that absolutely fascinating. Like, it gets me excited, and my mind starts just thinking of the possibilities. And, I just love that fact about life. When I was a freshman at Oklahoma State University, I was majoring in architecture, and that was a very low point in my life because I realized that that was not what I wanted to pursue anymore. I was really depressed, I was sad, I was actually scared because I didn't know what I was going to do, I didn't know where I was going. And like I said earlier, everything in life happens for a reason. I went up to my dorm room and I grabbed a book and I started reading it. And I find that fascinating because the book that I was reading, my dad actually gave me this book when I was a senior in high school. So I actually had this book for a whole year. Never read it until now. I picked it up and started reading it, and the book is Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And, I know many of you have read this book, and if you have not read this book, you definitely need to get your hands on a copy. Robert Kiyosaki is a multi-millionaire, real estate guru, best-selling author. The book has been on the New York Times best-selling list for the last 5 to 6 years in a row. It's sold over 36 million copies worldwide. And in his book, he talks about why the middle class and the lower class will continue to make less and less, and while the upper class will continue to make more and more. He also talks about how 95% of the population is living paycheck to paycheck, while 5% of the population is financially independent. I once heard a story between about a young man and a successful business owner. The young man asked the business owner, "What can I do to be where you're at?" The business owner's response was very simple. He said, "Find out what 95% of the population does, and don't do it." And if you're lucky enough to find out what the 5% of the population does, don't even think about it, just do it and you'll be there. So what is the difference between the 95 and the 5? One works for linear income, while the other works for leveraged income. Linear income is where you work 8 hours, you get paid for 8 hours. You trade time for money, hours for dollars. Let me ask you a question. If you quit your job today, you're like, okay, that's it, I've had it, no more of this, I quit. Will your bills come in next month? Absolutely. Which means you actually cannot quit your job, because if you quit your job, your income will stop. See, leverage income is when you work one time to build a system that will pay you over and over and over for the work that you did once. For example, a real estate agent can go out and sell a house and make a huge upfront commission check. Or would you rather get $5 every time someone opened or closed the front door? See, that's a predictable recurring revenue that will come in long after you've stopped working. And that is what lured me to this industry. And the last 4 years have been absolutely amazing because of this book, because it totally changed my paradigms and my philosophy. And I started to understand how money really works, and the power of money. And what money gives you, which to me, it was options and freedom. I don't like money for the sake of money. I like money for what it gives me. And because of this book, because of Rich Dad Poor Dad, because of Robert Kiyosaki and all his training materials, it's had an amazing impact on my life. And I just wanted to share this experience with you. And hopefully, you'll take that next step and go get a copy of Rich Dad Poor Dad. I mean, you can probably go to any major bookstore, get it for full price. You can probably check out Barnes & Noble online or Amazon online. And you can probably get a used book for like $5-6, maybe even less than that. But it's definitely something you got to get your hands on. The information is just absolutely amazing. It's had an amazing impact on my life. And I just wanted to share that information with you. And if you've already read the book, I encourage you, leave me a comment and tell me what you thought of the book. Tell me what you like, what you dislike, and I'd really love to hear success stories. You know, people like myself who read the book and applied the principles taught in the book, and now they're having amazing success. So I encourage you, go out and get the book for yourself. If you've already read it, feel free to call me or leave me a message or a comment, and we can just discuss the possibilities and the things that we have created because of Robert Kiyosaki. Again, my name is Ryan Celestain. I'm looking to meet and network with people from all over the world. So I look forward to talking with you very, very soon. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and God bless.